All right, welcome back. I'll start with the usual disclaimer. I do not have anything for sale. I don't need your money. I don't want your money. You cannot find any affiliate links here. There are no sponsorships, monetization, courses, absolutely nothing. There's only a link for my Discord. And in my Discord, there's nothing. Just people talking about trading and me posting these videos in a Discord channel. Also, as you can hear, I bought a new mic because yesterday my mic was completely fucked. I don't know why, and frankly, I don't care. Just happened what happened, and it is what it is. And it led to a better outcome because I think this mic is better than the mic I previously had. And today we're going to talk about a few different things. But first off, as always, we're going to start with just looking through Bloomberg. There's not much currency related stuff here. There is some spy related stuff relating to tariffs, which is speculative for spy. As tariffs go higher, spy goes down. It's kind of like the interest rates with lower tariffs, spy goes up. There's a bit of mixed signals. Some trade deals, Trump threatening some others. So we'll see what happens with that. But with the current as your currency and commodities trader, it doesn't matter that much because you're not tied to the markets. Right? None of these are stocks, right? Anyways, because it's opening now, we're gonna do a SR area relook or a potential redraw, like for example here, some adjustments. That's for the relook, adjustments, relook, whatever, and see if we need some total redraws at certain places. But before we do that, I want to talk about something because it's something I talked to someone else about just recently, and that's those people that are selling courses, selling mentorship, selling this, selling that. Can it be legitimate, right? And it's a legitimate question because if someone is a successful trader, they're let's say they're a profitable trader because subjective becomes so no, I mean successful becomes so subjective, right? So if they're a profitable trader, why would they sell courses, right? You could argue that okay, they'll make extra money. They could sell expensive mentorships and make some extra money there. Like why not, right? And that's wrong. That's completely fucking wrong. If anyone is trying to sell you some fucking course or some shit, they're not making money trading. And if they are, it's so fucking minimal. And I'll tell you why. It can be so easily debunked. That is because if you're trading profitably, if you're showing a year to year, month to month profit without some massive drawdown risk, almost getting margin called every fucking month. No, if you have like me a 3% max drawdown and then you quit the month and you're up 200% a year on average, a little bit over 200%, then that's not going to happen. And I'll tell you why. These people that are selling courses, if they were in my situation, they would have lost money. If I started selling courses for 1999, I would have lost money. Here's why. Because every fucking broker there is, either they tell you they do or they don't, they tell you they don't. They do sell your info. What I mean by that, your trades, your trading profiles, and access to that to hedge funds and liquidity funds, right? Equity funds. They don't sit there and manually go through it, but they have some certain triggers. And I know this because I've triggered it myself where a hedge fund will contact you. So let's say you're profitably trading, you're doing extremely well, you're doing 50% every year for like 5 years fucking straight. What do you think is going to happen? It's going to get triggered at some hedge fund, for example, right? Or an equity fund. It doesn't matter. Let's say a hedge fund, and that hedge fund is going to contact you. This happened to me years back, and they're going to say, "Hey, we have $5 million. Can you please trade these $5 million for us? Manage that for us, however you feel like, and we'll let you keep, depending on how much you're averaging and that kind of stuff. You'll keep 50% of the profits. We'll split it in half. They're still beating SPY by double if you're doing 50%. If you're doing 100, They'll be like, yeah, yeah, keep 70%. You understand what I mean? So you're gonna get millions and millions, and even if you're sitting there with a $10,000 tiny money trading account, doing 50%, 50%, 50%. Even if you're not, like, if by some weird circumstance it doesn't get picked up, you can contact your broker. Your broker will go through your stuff, and they'll send it to a hedge fund. Actually, they'll probably sell it, and you'll make mad money for that. And I've been called, and I was like, bro, I am the hedge fund. The fuck are you calling me for? Get the fuck out of here. I am the hedge fund. Don't call me. I call you, right? So that was my situation. So then again, if somebody is so profitable, they're making all this money, bang, 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 racks, 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 why would they sell you shit? Like, what the fuck would I gain from selling you guys shit, right? Some 1999 course, $20 a month course, bro. That's nothing, and you need like thousands and thousands of people to sign, 10,000 people to sign up. It's just some kind of marketing scheme bullshit. And yeah, equity funds as well, the which I also own. Like, you see what I mean? Like, you're either gonna start an equity fund or a hedge fund. I have both, or you're gonna get contacted by them, and they're gonna want to liquidize you. They're gonna pour money into you. So profitable traders are quiet, or even in a completely different scenario, you might be offered a job, even as, for example, a trader at Goldman Sachs or whatnot. So any of these motherfuckers that are selling you shit are scammers. Which means in turn that 90, 95, probably like 99% of these Forex trading, how I make 5,000, they're all scams. Bullshit. Get the fuck out of here. That's why I have nothing for sale. I'm gonna say it again, so if I ever try to some bullshit, it's gonna bite back on me. I will never have anything for sale. I don't want your money. I don't need it. I do this to keep myself accountable. Because I've gotten lazy, bro. Like trading a month, a year, or something like that. I don't give a shit anymore. I've been doing it for so long, right? So this ups my hours, right? That's the only reason I'm doing it. And these, like, if I was to start selling people courses and having to follow people up and shit, like, oh, this guy's paying $50, I would lose money. I would lose a ton of fucking money if I had to focus on that bullshit. Do you understand? Like, these people are not legit. If there's anything for sale in their link, all that kind of stuff, like, no. They're scamming you. There is no get rich quick bullshit. This shit takes time, bro. You got to trade for like a decade for your banking up. That's like just with any other career. You just got to be careful with it. You got to use proper bankroll management, use proper risk management, and it'll be good. Yeah, that's all I wanted to say, because people ask me about this, and prop firms too. The prop firms have no incentive for you to make money. Do you understand why? They have no incentive. What they want you to do is to buy um, these accounts. I don't know exactly how the fuck it works. I know some people that have been into it. I know some very wealthy people that know about it, but they just want you to buy their accounts and then not make money off the accounts, and they end up making money anyways. It doesn't work. I've managed many trading communities. I've had successful traders test out prop firms. It doesn't work like that. There is no, hey, here, have money. No. You get prop firmed, in quotation marks, when you're already successful, with a hedge fund giving you money. It's just some type of attempted shortcut. It doesn't work. Don't fall for that bullshit. There is no get rich quick. All of that, it's like the oldest scam in the world. And I had someone ask me about it. I'm like, bro, don't buy these courses. Like, you can learn more watching these videos, more money, everything, for free. I have no fucking nothing. Look, this is my Discord, bro. Look at it. General, some shit talk. That's my videos, and that's it. Like, bro, nothing. Anyways, Yeah, sorry about that. I just had to rant on what the industry is like. There's a lot of scammers. It's very dirty, but we'll go through it and we'll see Wagwan in it on the market. So nothing very interesting here. No, no. SR areas are looking decent. They're holding up. Uh, this could be some kind of break, but no, I don't like it. Even though it is downtrending quite a lot. Let me see how the oil is doing again. Oh, yeah. Okay. Let's keep going. Oh, that looks like it could be a sneaky weaky. There's been some newer info. It's always best. So we're gonna adjust that. That looks like it could be a potential, but it has been consolidating for too long. So I don't know honestly. We could get an observation under observation. What the fuck is going on here? What the fuck? Jesus. Yeah, fuck that. Imagine shorting that. Um, yeah, we'll look through all of this. And also, someone asked me to be more descriptive. I'll try to do that. What I'm looking for. Okay. See over here. No, it's garbage. I need something tangible to be more descriptive. No. Yeah. Okay. So, I have to explain. This was ranging, and then it stopped ranging. It didn't hit the SR, or it kind of did with the stick, and then it didn't hit the, or I mean, it didn't hit resistance, it didn't hit support, and then it hit resistance, but now it's going higher again. I don't like the way it looks. Doesn't look like a nice range to me. During recessions, things range very nicely. So, as weird here, we need an adjustment. As strange as it might sound, recessions are very nice when you're trading currencies, and I don't even say forex trading because it's so polluted. Currencies and commodities, bro. We trade gold and oil and all that. This could be something for me, like a breakthrough or something like that. What I mean by that is when the candle is so strong, I'll set a very short sell loss, and I'll have an entry with a TP of 2 that get hits very easily. I have a pretty high win rate with these, especially these last months. But we'll look at it now. I'm already up 5% this month, so I'm gonna chill and just take the best trades. Here we have something that's uptrending. First of all, it's going up, right? The whole piece of shit is going up. And we have something that looks like an indecision candle that isn't close, but it's close on the 12 hour. It looks like garbage on the 12 hour though. So if it closes like this on the, it's not gonna be a trade, but I'm gonna show you. Close like that. It would have to be at the low of the low and at the top of resistance. That would be a 0.5 R. That would be garbage. And above the close of the indecision candle. It isn't closed. It has to close first, alright? This looks like it could be heading into a nice range. But the 200 MA is going to be right there. I'll see how it develops though. This looks like it can break through very easily. Very interesting. Garbage. No, because even though it's a nice range, the 200 MA is right in the middle, and I don't go against it. So I go on against an SR area. Ooh, here is a nice breakthrough. This is possible to enter. Have like a super short sell loss. Like that. If it drops to SR, what the fuck? What a fucking piece of shit. So if it drops to SR area or support area, I'll make the talk, the lingo easier. You could make a case for something like this. Actually, I don't want it like that. If it starts hitting it, bouncing and shit, get out of there. That is a valid setup, and that looks very, Very doable. I'm gonna post that in the Discord. Not sure if I'm gonna enter. I'm gonna look at it afterwards. I'm just getting these setups. I usually don't enter on Mondays, so probably not. But I'm gonna look at it before I make a decision. This does not look bad at all. So a good rule for this on the SRS, I just put out the red line. It's just it doesn't mean anything, but an easy way to do it. Here, nothing, gold, nothing. Fuck all. So that's it. We got 3 potentials and 1 that could be registered as an entry. I'm gonna put this one as green because you can enter it if you want to, and I might too. And I'll report back on it on Monday. No, on Tuesday. Sorry. Monday's usually not the best day to enter. You know, looking at backtracking, backlog, that kind of thing. But these look interesting. Look like good developments. And yeah, that was it. Thank you for watching. I hope my rant on these people selling stuff was educational. If you have any questions, please just leave them in the comments, in Discord, whatever. I don't care where. DM it to me too if you're shy. It doesn't matter. It's better if everyone can see it though, so everyone knows what I'm talking about and everyone can learn. Because usually when you have an issue, a lot of other people have it too. But again, thanks. That was it. See you.